My name is Ian Brennan, along with my wife Christine and son Paul. We are the new owners of Il Cancello Italian Restaurant in Beamish. The restaurant actually opened on Friday the 12th of October. The reason for taking on the restaurant is obviously for the last several years we've been working for other people. I've always looked for the opportunity to get back into business for ourselves, and when we heard that this restaurant had come available, it was a no-brainer. We just wanted to get involved. We wanted to take the restaurant back to where it was. The restaurant is predominantly Italian food. There is other options on there. The business is actually owned by the family and it's run by the family as well, so it has a very family feel to it. A lot of our customers are asking us why the name, why Il Cancello, and it was obviously the family. We sat down and we came up with lots of different names. We couldn't really decide on anything, and it was my nephew, one of my nephews, Brett, who actually said, why don't you call it the Gate? The reason for that is many years ago we owned a restaurant not far from here called the Jingling Gate, and it was affectionately known as the Gate. When I put it into Google and did the translation from the Gate, it actually came up as Il Cancello. So it was a no-brainer. It just had a great ring to it, and obviously the reason for the design, the sign outside on the menus with the 5-bar gate and the bells over the top. The restaurant itself, even going back in the days of when it was Pepes, it was always a go-to restaurant for the area, certainly for the village and the extending areas. It had a great reputation. I myself, along with my family, used to frequently come to the restaurant at least twice a week. So it's always been a popular spot for that. Obviously the family feel, that is a big attraction, and we just want people to have a great experience. At the end of the day, we're very passionate about what we do. I've said this for years, this industry, it's a labour of love, and most of our friends have come from customers who've developed over a period of years. So it's, if you like, we just love to make people feel happy in their environment. We love to give them great service, served with good food in a reasonable time and very reasonably priced. The feedback from the customers has been excellent. They've loved the menu. There's a really, as I've said before, there's a wide choice on the menu, both in terms of starters, main dishes and desserts. Obviously the dessert finishes a meal off, so the desserts are particularly nice. But all the food is fresh, it's all cooked daily, and served by, again, very passionate chefs. The original chefs going back 10, 11, 12 years, when Pepes was in its heyday, them chefs have now returned to work for us. So we have literally got the original team. The Love Beamish and Stanley campaign, obviously I've seen the success that's come to it from other businesses. Friends of ours, Anne and Billy from Causey Arch Tea Rooms, they've had great success from that. Obviously when we were at Beamish Hall and the stables, again, the success that came from the campaign. So it was a no-brainer when we were approached about it, and it's a great opportunity just to put the restaurant name out there. I think there's a lot going on in the Stanley and Beamish area in the way of restaurants, and as the business grows and develops, your customers you'll pull them in from further afield. But it's not just Il Cancello's, there's some phenomenal food and drink outlets in this area, in the valley, and I think that encourages more people to come into the area, and all businesses will benefit from that.